Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this new figure unboxing and review, we're going to be looking at the Legacy United Deluxe Class Quake figure. So as you can see, I've got loads of things set up because what I can't wait to do is first and foremost compare him to his original Generation 1 self, and of course the two little target masters as well. And now for the first time, I think ever to be fair, we can obviously have a look at all of the other small target master figures, their updated versions, and of course their original Generation 1 selves, and see the differences. And I'm pretty sure that that's the first time we've been able to do this, although I think maybe one of the subscription services might have had a few of them. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But yeah, can't wait to do all that. Let's just get them slightly out of the picture. I need to remind anybody who's not subscribed to the channel if they'd like to hit that subscribe button for me now, please, because it really will help me out. And also to thank In Demand Stores, which is where I got this from. I've also cheated a little bit again. I've set him free from there just to speed up the length of the video. So that's how he comes, packaged in robot mode, but he would have some tie wraps around them holes there. We can see obviously we've got both of his target master names there, Heater and Tip Top. Because he comes in robot mode, there is his alternate mode at the front. There's a brilliant bust of him there at the top and a full figure pretty much at the bottom. You've probably already noticed I've uploaded the tutorial for the transformation separately already, just to keep the length of this video down. And there of course is the beautiful Legacy United artwork. So let's set him free. I always open him up from the bottom. It's much easier, and as I said, I've already cut the tie wraps off. I've also, as well, just to let you know, the pieces including the turret of the tank, which you can see, it's there, and the two target masters, they do come wrapped up in that Autobot tissue paper. To be honest, you've also got the instructions as well, which again, they're great because it does show you how to attach everything, how you can use the target masters, and I love the fact that you can combine them as well, which of course was one of the best gimmicks of the original figure. So okay, this is how I do my videos, guys. We'll do some first impressions, then we'll do the alternate mode, then we'll come back and have a look at him with his accessories, and of course do a load of comparisons. So first and foremost, we might as well have a look at these. These are pretty much identical to the G1. I know I said I'd do the comparisons later, but I just wanted to basically show you that. I would kind of say it's disappointing, but not really, because I know everybody's got budgets, but there's no articulation on these whatsoever. They are just target master partners. So there they are. No, as I say, you can just fold out the barrels like so. No other articulation on these whatsoever, but they are pretty much carbon copy, just oversized G1 figures. That is going to be the turret on the back, and the figure itself, and I don't know what all the hate was for this figure. I absolutely love it, and it was easily one of my most anticipated ones. I do have a bit of nostalgic attachment to it. I don't remember if I owned it or if it was a friend, but I definitely played with this guy quite a lot when I was younger, so that's probably why I love it so much. I'm not going to lie, that is a little bit biased, I know, but I like it. I'm not bothered the fact that it's the skull green mold, which of course I'll bring in for some comparisons later on as well. Forgot to mention that at the beginning. So let's have a look at the head sculpt. It is brilliant. It will go all the way around. He will look, will he look up and down? Not really, but the head sculpt's great. Look at that. Arms will go out full T, which you can see they'll go all the way around unrestricted. You've got the swivel at the top of there. You've got the bicep flexion. You do have a tiny gap in the back of the forearms when you're looking from the back, because that's where the fists fold. Again, same with all things. I give them a get out of jail if you can't see it from the front, and that's every single company, so it's not me being biased. I can't see it. I'm absolutely fine with that. Waist swivel all the way around, completely unrestricted. Legs will go past the point of the splits both ways, even with this on the back, out to the sides as well. You can see that you've got full loads and loads of articulation, swivel at the thigh, knee bend, ankle tilt, rock, everything you would expect. So first impressions for me, yes, maybe super biased, but I love it. It's just great. Color scheme is perfect, and it's about time we had a decent Quake. In fact, I think this is the first time. I know we had a needle nose and a spinister. I think it was the Collecting Club Series 4 or whatever it was. But yeah, this guy, there you go. First impressions, loving him. Let's come right back and have a look at him in his alternate mode. So here he is in his alternate mode, and as I say, I love it. I think it's brilliant. It's such a great use of the skull green mold. I know that loads of people initially gave it a lot of flack as soon as they found this out, but it's so much better. I mean, look, let's just have a look at how much better, how much different it is. I wasn't too disappointed in the skull green mold because they managed to amalgamate, you know, Pretender and the shell into sort of one, but it's in a different league. There's nothing that you can say in any way. It's so different. It's massively different. It's so much better as well. And as I say, this is without adding the target masters to it as well. So just before we do that, quick idea of size, guys. There's a quick deluxe figure we got there. There, of course, is your industry standard Optimus Prime. What else have I got knocking around? I've got a few things here, to be fair. I've got a Siege Pro. What else have we got? I've got a blue Diaclone cab, but it is, of course, exactly the same size as a G1 Optimus Prime. I need to take better care of that. I know I need to. And let's have another quick look. What else have we got? So I've got a Voyager class Seeker, which, of course, it's nowhere near as big, but it's just to give you an idea of the size. So there you go. There's a few size comparisons for you. Now, when we get these, I'm just going to call them accessories. They are target masters. They are very basic, but you can do multiple things with them. You can if you want to, and it's pretty much, as I say, the same as what you could do with the G1 toy. You can pop them both on the top like so, which is great. You can also, of course, as well, you can pop them on the side, which, to be honest, I think they probably look better on the side. And then this still gives you the fact that you've got more attachments on the top if you did want to. So let me just get some blast effects, because they're all looking to be very blast effect compatible. So let's do the big one on there. Let's do this one on here like so. So yeah, you can see what I mean, and you can tell that they're going to be useful like that. So let's bring in the Generation 1 version just to show you some differences. So here's the G1 version, and I did just have a quick check because I wasn't sure, but I was correct in thinking that you can't take this off, which was another bonus thing that I suppose that you could do with the Generation 1 version. This is my extremely play-worn G1 version there, and again, let's go with pretty much exactly the same. So here are the target masters, which, no, I've got the wrong ones here, haven't I? What have we got? We need the blue, and of course we need, I've just took them out. I'm just going to use any random two, because you can. That was the beauty of the fact that you could do this. So you've got there, and of course, yeah, this is really damaged. I didn't realise it was bad as this. That's going on my Christmas list. I need to get a new G1 Quake. So you could do that there, but you couldn't attach them anywhere else. If you want me to copy that, let's go with that. And of course, let's pop that on the top as well. So yes, you can do it. I suppose the only gutting thing, it's not too much of a big deal, is you can't take off this. Can you? You can rotate this around as, you know, as sorts, shall we say, whereas this one, you couldn't really do that. So again, I like it. I think it's good, the fact that you can do that. It's obviously blast effect compatible, and even the transformation is a bit of a homage to the G1 as well, with everything swinging around on the sides. But to be honest, there isn't really anything more to say about, I wonder if, no, these are way too big to even look like they would pilot him, to be honest. There's nothing more to say about this particular mode. We're going to come back for the final time, have a look at him in his robot mode and see what we can do and do some more displays. Okay then, guys, back for the final time with him in his robot mode. This is 100% the way I'm going to be displaying him. Just think he looks incredible. And before we go into some more comparisons, we definitely have to do mold mates, which are these. I actually can't believe that it's come from this particular mold. I mean, if you have a look properly, just as I knock everything over off camera, he's head and shoulders taller than Skullgrin. He really is. It's so much better. The tank treads look better. And yeah, this was probably one of my most anticipated figures from the wave, and I think he's lived up to it for me. Honestly, I really like it. I think it's great. I'll do a couple of quick turns for you just to see. I mean, obviously he hasn't got the same amount of accessories as the others, but they've done a really good job of making him a tank. I genuinely think that. I think he looks very, very good indeed. Let's move these out of the way. Let's do the Generation 1 comparison. I'm gutted with this. I must have sold about 20 Quakes over the last few years, and look at the state of the one that I've got left now in front of me. Right, so there is the Target Masters. Pretty much, as you say, same comparisons, but again, remember I said in the other section that you could take the turret off, so you could actually use this as a weapon, which is fantastic. So you could pop that in his hand, and then you could, of course, I think the main point or the main gimmick of these small target masters was the fact that you could do this. Because they weren't articulate, they went with the gimmick of, look, you can combine them which you can, like so. You can combine them no problem whatsoever, and you know, they're a bit of fun. You can still do exactly the same with this. That's why they've still got the ports at the top, so you can still do the same, but you can't, and I'm not going to push or try too hard to take this bit off the back. As I say, it's pretty much, yeah, that ain't going to pop out of there anytime soon. If I'm wrong though, guys, let me know. I just think that I might snap it, so I don't want to do that. So there is a comparison, and it's nice to see, for a change, one of the newer figures actually taller than a G1, because of course most G1 toys, people don't realize, are quite a bit bigger. So look at the comparisons. It's so good, and as I say, I'm very pleased with the outcome of this. So let's try and do all this first and foremost. So this is Spinister. Unfortunately, he doesn't have his targetmaster partners, not in this particular version, so I'm expecting and maybe hoping to get a special version of him with the targetmaster partners, because he needs it now, because we've got, of course, needle nose like so, and yeah, we just need it, you know, we definitely do. Let me see if I can fit everything in screen. Probably not, because I definitely need a bigger review area. There we go. Let's pop Quake there, in fact, and then the original Spinister again, all little target masters. They're not going to fit. Let's make them fit. There's not really much more to say about it. Again, you can tell that I like it. I am biased, I've already admitted that at the beginning, because I had some great fond memories of it, but it's just great for me to be able to have, and I'm sure loads of people will agree with this, it's just great to have all of these small target masters available in Generations updated. So there you go, guys. I want you to tell me what you think of him. I think he's fantastic. I'm going to bring in some other figures very quickly, because we've only done these, and I know that other people would like some more comparisons, so let's bring these out of the way. So let's go with some of the current other wave. So there is, of course, Slipstream, which looks great. Where's that teeny little Prime? And I say teeny because he is. He's teeny, but he's great. That is, of course, the other Prime from this wave. There's a Voyager class Starscream, which is much taller. There's your Commander class Optimus Prime, which again, as you would expect, is indeed much taller. There's a small deluxe though as well. That's, of course, Studio Series 86 Bumblebee. What else have we got here? The leader from the wave as well. There is, of course, Overcharge. And funnily enough, let's just bring in a generator. In fact, I know these guys aren't supposed to scale. It's just in case you collect a New Age and want to know how tall he is. There he is with a New Age Prime. And I think last but not least, missing link, but basically Generation 1 size Optimus Prime. There you go, guys. Let me know what you think of him in the comments. It's such a great use of that skull green mold. It surpasses it in every way as far as I'm concerned. I think, though, to be honest, I'm going to be displaying like this. If I had enough shelf space, I'd probably have the little guys at the front, so I may try and do that in the future. But in the meantime, there he is. Let me know what you think in the comments. Take care.